Okay, we're down here at Sand Rock Key in Orange Beach, Alabama, and we're with Captain Randy Boggs, who runs the Real Surprise Charters and the Real Surprise uh, Party Boat. Randy, tell me about the program you're going to have this fall. I mean, this summer and this winter, starting right at the end of snapper season.
Well, John, this year, due to the fisheries management that we're under right now, we've lost our trigger fish for the fall. So we're going to start running an 8-hour program. The program is going to cost $5 more than our normal 6-hour trip. You'll be able to book a party boat trip 3 days a week, be able to get on the boat and go for an 8-hour day for about $90 a person. That'll give us a little more time offshore and maximize our fish catch for all of our friends that come fishing with us.
So they're going to get 2 more extra hours of fishing in the fall for just $5 more paying. Right?
Yes, sir. It's going to cost $90 per person, and we're going to leave at 7 and return at 3 p.m. And that'll give us a time to get on out to the deeper water where the vermilions and the white snappers and the king mackerel live. We're also going to target a lot of king mackerels this fall. We seem to be having a lot of those in here, and it's a bigger fish that people enjoy catching a lot. And we're really excited about the program for the people and for ourselves.
Well, now you're going to be able to target grouper and amberjack too, aren't you?
When the amberjack season won't open back up until August, and there's always amberjacks caught on the boat, and we're all the time catching scamp. Scamp is a regular catch on our boat, and we have been catching some gags and red grouper, and I'm pretty sure that when we get out where we're fishing in the 130 to 150 foot depth, that we'll be having some great catches of grouper.
Now this starts at the end of snapper season every year. Is that right?
This program, we're going to start it at the end of snapper season, and we'll continue it on for several years to come. We have a lot of tourists here that don't want to do the 8-hour days, and we'll still offer our 6-hour days at our normal rate. But about 3 days a week, we're going to offer the 8-hour trip just for the people who want to go a little bit longer and get a little further offshore. And we're going to run it year after year. Of course, you know, the price may vary just a little bit, maybe another $5 to $10, depending on, it may get as high as $100 depending on what fuel does. But, you know, fuel's down right now, so we're going to go with the $90 for right now.
I see. And Randy, so you fish all winter long, don't you?
Yes, sir. We fish 12 months out of the year. I do take a little time off in January, about a 2-week break there, but I have captains that drive my boats for me that do a really great job. Most of the guys that work for me have been with me for several years. I don't need to be here to hold their hands for them to do an excellent job for the customers. They give great customer service and catch a lot of fish. But yes, sir, we fish year round.
And that's about as cheap a trip as you can get 8 hours anywhere, isn't it?
That'll probably be one of the cheapest 8-hour trips along the Gulf Coast, where you can actually reasonably expect to catch a bunch of fish to take home with you.
And how many can you carry on your boat?
We can carry 64, but we don't do that. We limit the boat to 32 fishermen. We may have a few riders, or it may sneak up to 34 if the last group is a group of 4 that comes in. But that gives them 3 feet apart down each side to fish, and that doesn't count anybody across the stern, and the boat's 20 feet wide. The other addition that's really great is 2 years ago we put a new set of engines in the boat, and the boat's got 1,340 horsepower, and it's one of the fastest boats along the Gulf Coast. So the ride time, in 2 hours ride time, we can easily reach the 28 to 30 mile mark. And on our 8-hour days, we should be fishing somewhere in the 25 to 35 mile range from home, which is places that most people on the party boats never get to see.
Now, another thing, if somebody shows up and they're just an individual, or maybe a mom and pop, or maybe it's a dad or a mom with one of their children, they can still go too. They ain't got to come with a big group, do they?
Oh, no. We specialize in single fishermen, 2, 3, 4s, 20s. We don't have any minimums, and there's not any rules about how many can go on the boat. The only thing that we adhere to is we have to have 15 people minimum to take the boat fishing, and then we cut it off at around 32 or 34 people. But no, I mean, 1s, 2s, 10s, it doesn't. A lot of the other places in town, if you have over 5 people, they want you to book a 6-passenger boat, and they have a lot of other rules that go along with that. But we're not that way. We can accommodate 1 to 30 people. It doesn't matter. We'll be happy to see 1 or 30 of you show up.
Now, if someone wants to get in contact with you and plan on a trip, how far do they have to know in advance, and then how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can call us anytime or email us at realsurprisecharters.com, or they can call us at 251-981-7173. We can set up charters months in advance or a day ahead. We usually have people call ahead and get all their information together who plan on going fishing with us, and we ask them to go ahead and travel to town. And when they get here, call us and make their final reservation on the boat, and we'll try to pick the better day of the week with the weather to get them out fishing.
Okay, folks, this is a super deal for fishing after snapper season. It's just being introduced this year, and we wanted to let you know about it.